Hey guys, so I'm super excited now that Apple has officially confirmed its special event for October 30th in Brooklyn, New York. We know for sure that Apple will be releasing a new line of flagship iPad Pros, but there are still speculations about some features and designs of the new iPads. Some reports say that the iPad Pros will come with a display of 12.9 inches and 11 inches, while other reports say that the iPad Pro's display will be 12.9 inches and 10.5 inches. One of the biggest speculations around this year's iPad Pro is if Apple will finally switch its first iOS device from Lightning to USB-C. A reliable Apple analyst, Ming-Chi Kuo, suggested that this year's iPad Pros will drop the Lightning and switch to the much more favored USB-C. Then last week, 9to5Mac reported that the new iPad Pros will have the ability of 4K HDR video output to external devices enabled by the USB-C. Yesterday, a supply chain blog, Mako Takara, released its own report suggesting the new iPad Pros switch to the USB-C. Mako Takara said that they spoke with many accessory makers at the Global Sources Mobile Electronics Trade Fair in Hong Kong this week, all agreeing that the 2018 iPad Pro line will have the fast-charging USB-C instead of the traditional Lightning port. We do take into consideration that accessory makers aren't the most reliable source in terms of predicting upcoming Apple products, but Mako Takara's report adds to the pre-existing idea of USB-C finally coming to the 2018 iPad Pro. Will the dimensions on this year's iPad Pros change with the addition of USB-C? Well, last week Leaks provided us with dimensions of the larger and the smaller iPad Pros, which Mako Takara also cited in their reports. The image shows that the new 12.9-inch iPad Pro model will be 280.66 millimeters tall and have a width of 215.00 millimeters. The current 12.9-inch iPad Pro measures 305.7 millimeters tall and has a width of 220.6 millimeters. So the new iPad Pro will shrink in its dimensions while still accommodating a 12.9-inch display. The smaller iPad Pro model will measure at 247.64 millimeters tall and a 178.52 millimeter width. Comparing it to the current 10.5-inch model, which measures at 250.6 millimeter tall and having a width of 174.1 millimeters. So the smaller iPad Pro is also shrinking in its dimensions. According to the source, Mako Takara, these are the dimensions accessory makers are basing their cases and other products on. The excitement is really building up, guys. The 2018 iPad Pro is expected to be unveiled on the 30th in Brooklyn, New York. Are you guys planning on buying or upgrading to the new iPad Pro with USB-C? Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest update on the new iPad Pros and other Apple devices. Until next time, guys, take care.